Yo, 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 what it do, what it do? It's your boy Yellow the Poet. So check it. Today I'm gonna talk to some of the guys about, that confidence and just being able to not be so nervous and things of that nature around the females who you deem yourself to be attracted to. Um, Firstly, never look down on yourself because the moment that you look down on yourself, the woman senses that, she can see that, she can spot that a mile away. Don't look down on yourself. Don't feel like you can't talk to a woman just because you feel like she's far too attractive for you. Let that go. Stop doing that to yourself. That's not what it is. The thing about it is you have to be able to understand a woman what it is that she wants, her desires, things of that nature. And you have to be willing to ask questions. If you don't ask any questions, then how do you expect that woman to even want to talk to you in the first place? Let's just keep it real. A lot of the guys tend to get so nervous that you can't even talk. I've been there before. Hey, I know what that feels like. I do know what that feels like. But let me tell you, if you don't snap out of it, you just may lose the best thing that you want. She may be the best woman that you've ever had in any relationship that you've ever been in before her, but you will never know unless you take that chance. Be confident, be calm, be engaging, you know, act like, don't act, but be for real about how you feel about her. In other words, what I'm saying is show it through your body language, show it through the questions that you ask, and don't get to asking all of these stupid questions like, say, for example, when you go up to the woman and you're introducing yourself to her, be confident in the way you like, take for example, let's do it like this. Um, excuse me, excuse me, ma'am, young lady, whatever category that you're in, but just be respectful about it. And be like, hey, that, let's say my name is Mike, even though I'm yellow, just say, my name is Mike. How are you today? I hope that you're having a wonderful day. And you know what I'm saying? And then you take it from there, but be genuine. Don't be looking all over this everywhere else while you're trying to talk to her. You need to be engaging. You need to be looking at her in her eyes. You need to be talking directly to her soul. Because if you're not talking to her soul, you're not engaging enough. If you're sitting there and you thinking that it's okay to just talk to her on the surface, you're not engaging enough. You got to understand that women's emotions carry them, and their emotions are very deep. Their senses are very strong, and you have to be able to handle that. If you can't handle that, then you're wasting her time, and she's definitely going to show you how much you're wasting her time. So don't do that to yourself. Don't do it. Be confident, be cool, be calm, be sincere, be engaging, and most importantly, listen to what it is that she has to say. And I'm talking about, I want you to understand how serious listening is. You need to be listening so hard that even her body language speaks to you. And it does. It really does. But you need to be listening enough in order to be able to be ready to engage at the appropriate time and when it's necessary too. Every time she says something, you have to understand what she's saying. If you don't fully understand what she's saying, don't be afraid to ask. Don't be afraid to rephrase the things that she said and to the way that you've actually interpreted it. But don't be stupid either. Don't be, oh, wait, hold on. Wait a minute. What did you say? Did you just say that? Don't do all of that. Don't do that. Be more respectful. Be like, hey, you mentioned something about this. Could you elaborate on that a little bit more for me, please? And she will understand that you are trying to understand her. Be on top of your manhood, not your game. There's a difference in being on top of your manhood and being on top of your game. Because if you're going to be on top of your game, play games and stay away from the women because they're going to mutilate you, disrespect you, kick you out of their space, put you in the friend zone. They're going to do all of these things because you are not confident enough to show yourself, to show that walk, to show that demeanor, to show yourself being that courageous one ready to protect at any given time. If you're not showing these things, partner, you're wasting time. So I advise you, don't do that. Don't do it. Don't waste the time because there's far more things out here in this life that you can be doing rather than wasting time. As far as and she's going to definitely show you that she has better things to do. So if there's any further questions about that, need me to elaborate on something a little bit more, put it in the comments. And don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe your boy Yellow the Poet. And let's make this a fine, poetic experience on Yellow the Poet's podcast. Peace and blessings, everybody. And your boy is out of here.